This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Our hearts are clearly on those in BC affected by that tragedy. We will keep you up to date on things in news throughout the morning. That school shooting, unthinkable tragedy. You'd never like to start your day with news like that, but
just so uncommon to hear about in Canada, too.
Yeah, it's awful. But again,
how it involved the household, though, too. And that's why they haven't come out with more information yet. Wow.
So, Vicky, keeping track of it in news. Thank you very much for that. Boston Pizza text line humming along already this morning, 762-555. It's 610, 92.1 City, PJV. Motley Crue, we just heard. For those wondering, yes, we still have Rock and Thunder headlined by Motley Crue tickets up for grabs at 7:45 this morning.
Yep.
7:45 with the completely useless question. Do you land on that like before you come in, or do you sort that out throughout the morning, the question?
Depends. I've had days where I've thought ahead and put it together, like today. I'm already set up.
Is it ever a panic, like a last-minute panic?
Yeah, when I forgot to do it, yeah, it's like, yeah, you'll know.
You're just making up numbers.
If that's me tap dancing around, just making up a question on the spot. No, I'm not that clever.
Okay, wait. What's the, so we do it at 7:45. This feels like I Love to Read month, and Joe's getting questions from kids. So have you ever, what's the latest you've ever realized you don't have a question? So, have you ever we're in the song before we're about to do the question,
That's
and you're like,
happened.
I don't have a question. Yeah?
It's happened before. I don't want to jinx it, but today I'm set up.
You're good to go.
I'm set up.
You will see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vicky will be the judge of that.
Well, hey, yesterday, first call, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a quick one yesterday.
No
Every once in a
lifelines
while.
at all.
Yeah. And Vicky will let you know. I feel like Vicky holds you to a certain standard with that question.
I'm having some nightmares about this whole question now. It's like I'll ask the question and then I'll get this. This is what I dream at night. That's why I don't sleep well.
Stress dreams.
Yeah, stress. Is that they're called? Stress dreams.
I have them all the time,
well,
almost exclusively.
You've created a few for me.
Well,
this one.
I just want you to join my party.
Yes, it works both ways. I understand. But it goes along the lines of... basically, I'll throw out the question, and you'll say, well, that could be anything.
Yeah.
And then I'll sit there and I go, well, I'm trying to keep
Well, when I say
parameters
that,
on it,
it's
but-
just because I know I'm under the gun to come up with good guesses for the lifeline. So when it's
Now there's less.
general, it's hard.
Less lifelines means quality answers need to come from you two.
Even
Or
more pressure.
the Boston Pizza text line. And I will say this, since we incorporated the rule, no one has picked the text line yet for a guess.
That's true, yeah.
And the
Very
text line is
interesting.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think me and Phil should take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
They come to us first.
Yes.
We're super smart at stuff like the completely useless question. That's right, Vicky. Absolutely. Okay, Bone Phone's on the way in like 5 minutes. We've got Rager on there, T. Kona. Lisa. Lisa's in chat.
Some of the all-stars.
Yeah, it's an all-star lineup for the Bone Phone coming up.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
If you get a little dusting of snow overnight, don't be that douchebag that doesn't clean your windows and just jumps in his car or her car and drives with the side windows full of snow. Don't be that person. Clean your windows off. It literally takes 20, 30 seconds. You are a road hazard, and you're dangerous. Thank you very much. Let's go Canada at the Olympics!
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's not enough wind in the forecast right now to help blow it off. You have to hit certain
sometimes
speeds.
you get lucky.
Yeah, nothing beats it. You decide to roll the dice, and as soon as you pull onto your bay, whew, it all blows off.
Yeah, pretty much a dud south at 8 kilometers right now.
Boo.
The only time we wish for wind. Rager with an update about his kids' soccer team here, and a very special guest that was watching them.
Good morning, PJV. Rager here. Just calling to give an update to Winnipeg's favorite soccer team, the Megalodons. We suffered a bit of a devastating defeat last night. That's okay. A little consolation prize, something to cheer the kids up. Local community Canadian hero and legend, Desiree Scott, the Olympic gold medalist for Team Canada women's soccer, was in attendance at the game, watch the kids play. The Ranger Jr. got to meet her at the end of the game and get a picture with her. It was just awesome to see somebody who has reached the level that she has to still come back. She's rocking the FC Northwest, the local community premier team jersey. She's repping where she came from and really giving inspiration to these kids. So I want to thank Miss Desiree Scott, and let's go Megalodon. We're going to come back big time next week to get a win. Ranger, out!
Pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, Desiree's no dummy. If she's going to hang out with somebody, it's going to be Winnipeg's favorite soccer team. You heard it right there from the Ranger. Those are where the photo ops are.
Sure.
With the big teams.
Absolutely. Okay, this is one of those calls from Crazy Craig, and I believe, Vicky, you'll have the answer. I just feel like you'll have more information on this.
Got a genuine question for anyone management-wise who works in Landmark or Cineplex.
Wait, that's me?
Because
well, you just have a lot of knowledge. You go to more movies than I would. Yes.
That's my part-time
I'm doing
job.
my thing of planning out my movie reviews in the coming weeks. And Screen 7, one of my movies, is in 2 weeks. And when I looked at technically going to the costs and everything, and that, it's going up. Movie prices are going to be $19.25 in 2 weeks. What? It's only $12.75 now, $5 on Tuesday, but $19.25. That's like a 50% increase. What's going on? I'm just, yeah, man. I would love back in the time when it was just like a movie was not so expensive. But yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, I'm genuinely curious as why you're jacking up the prices 50%.
So had you heard anything about this increase, Vicky?
I hadn't.
Okay.
I do know that, especially at Landmark, they have a lot of different types of theaters. They've got like premiere seating. They've got the 3D. They've got 2D. They've got some other, like an IMAX one. So sometimes it depends which showing you're going to, and it's going to be a different price for what they're offering.
Now they're taking pages out of the airline handbook or what? Where's economy at these
it's
theaters?
totally like that, yeah.
See? I knew you'd have insight.
It's interesting,
Well, I
though,
don't know if I'm right.
because if you rent movies at home, like the streaming price, is that comparable now to what they're charging at the big theater if it jumps that much? You know what I mean? If you rent a movie on Apple, let's say, what's that costing? About
Isn't it almost $30 for a brand new one?
Sometimes.
so you're still it's still cheaper to go to the theater
Yeah.
if
But
you're
if
not
it's like a
buying
family
anything.
of four watching it,
Yeah.
it's cheaper.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, at
depends.
home. Yeah, right.
Maybe not if you're watching alone.
Okay. Speaking of cost, T. Kona wants to talk about socials.
Morning, Steve Kona. Having a couple drinks with some friends the other day, talking about socials and stuff, and my nephew's having a social, whatever, blah, blah, blah. One thing's never changed about socials we were talking about. The price of tickets, always been $10, man. Everything else changes. Price of tickets, $10. Forever. Awesome.
That's interesting because there's two I have, and it's social season. Out of the three, one's 10, one's now 15.
Oh.
I've seen some 15s, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a charity one that's 20. But it depends on the social. But yes, I would believe what T. Cone is talking about. Most of the wedding type socials, like couples, is still stuck at around 10. But I do have one that's 15.
But you spend more at socials now because they get bigger prizes, and you're sort of expected to buy that big ticket package when you walk in the door.
Well, I'm serious. They should have like a banking institution set up there that signs out lines of credit. Sometimes you buy that Ziploc bag at the end, the golden ticket. You're in for a hun.
Yeah. That's
You
what I mean.
haven't even gotten the old red Solo cup yet in your hand, and you're in for a hun on those tickets.
I would argue, though, sometimes the $15 could be worth it if it's like a Portuguese social,
More food choices.
Filipino social. Like the food
Yes.
spreads are ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
A lot of hot meals now.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth the price of admission.
Good call. Okay, let's wrap with Lisa. And we were talking about power ballads yesterday because it's a power ballad long weekend coming up. And we were chatting about our favorite slow songs.
I really wanted to say I love you guys, and you got to see the Love Hurt. Joan Jett sings it,
I didn't know she had a version.
but the video is cool. Anyway, my name's Lisa.
We know.
Cheers.
That's interesting. I only know the Nazareth version.
Okay, then I'm not alone. When I was recording that call into the system earlier this morning, I'm like, am I the only one that's never heard the Joan Jett version? So we don't have it in the system, but I found it on YouTube here. Let's give it a bit of a listen. I like it.
Yeah.
It's even a little peppier. The beat's a little quicker.
Yeah, you're right.
Joe, you want to slow dance?
Sure.
Keep some distance between you two.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Vicky, you talked about right off the top of the show, dream stress.
Stress dreams, yeah.
Stress dreams. Do you, and you kind of were, oh yeah, tell me about it. Do you?
Almost every dream I have is a stress dream. That
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
I can be kind of anxious, I
You're
guess.
pretty chill.
Yeah, you seem to. Yeah, I would have guessed that you manage stress well. So, do you like? Can you give us an example, or is that digging too deep into Vicky's life? Like, is there
gosh.
like
Everyone
what do you
loves
stress
to hear
about?
about people's dreams.
I plan on charging at least $100 for this session right now.
I remember having a recurring one. I used to have this dream kind of around the first day of school where, like, in my neighborhood, I grew up in Linden Woods, and I used to go to Van Wellingham, and then when I switched from French immersion to English, I went to Linden Meadows, and I had this recurring dream of going to the wrong school and also not having shoes. I have a lot of those, like, I don't have the right
forgot
shoes
something.
for an event or
Which probably
stuff like that.
you're very organized. I bet
Well,
you the
that's
two.
kinda why.
The two are correlated. I bet you
Yeah.
the two are attached.
The old no shoes going to school story goes way back.
Does it?
Walking barefoot, Linden Meadows.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I ask is because I had an odd one the other night that my brother and I got busted trying to get on a plane with a suitcase full of cocaine.
Whoa.
What?
I've never, never,
You a mule?
I have not trafficked drugs in my life. I don't know. Probably something from a movie scene. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, it was really weird. And I
Wow.
remember saying, like, you're really going to try to do this? And he's like, yeah, I got to go for it. I need to get it to wherever. And we got caught. And, of course, I don't even know how many years in prison that would be, but
Sounds like Midnight Express, like you were going to Turkey or
That's-
something with
Do you?
hash.
Yeah. Do you usually have stress dreams?
when I have had them before, and
Yeah.
very similar to you, like they'll be job related.
Yeah.
So things not working at work.
Yes.
Like the board or the computers or our microphones, I can't get them to come on. Like stuff like
Right.
stress dreams like that.
I
Panic dreams.
I barely remember my dreams. Just
I think that's a good thing.
The odd one.
You know why?
That'll hit.
I know why. Because you don't sleep heavy enough.
Yeah, that could be.
During the week,
Could be.
I don't remember many of my dreams. Like, I barely know they're happening. On weekends, when I actually sleep, I have, like, really, I can remember them all.
My dreams are so stressful that I can remember having like maybe 3 good dreams in my life.
That's it?
Yeah.
3 good ones?
Yeah.
One of them was right after I bought my house. It was like my first big adult purchase pretty much. And I was a little freaked out. Like I was told, you got the house, it's yours. And it's like, what did I do? Was this the right decision?
Yeah.
But I had a dream that night that I sang the national anthem at like a baseball game or something. And it went really well. And I was like, wow, I'm so stressed right now. But it almost made me feel like, oh, maybe everything's okay. I got a good dream after that. I don't know what the
Yeah, that's
connection
good.
is, but yeah, it's
Do
rare.
you ever have those dreams where you're like, oh, I wish I could have kept going. That was awesome. Like I've had
Oh, yeah, you
before.
wake up and
You're
it's like, where's the this is a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Did I see? I always look way too far ahead with my weather network app. It might get a little chillier next week, or have you seen that, Joe?
I'm only going as far as Tuesday, and it said highs of -3 without looking. But that would make sense in February still, right? Like this is bonus temperatures.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet.
absolutely.
But I will say this. I have noticed that the accumulation of mushy, sloppy snow has led to like a lot more ruts, especially on the
yeah.
residential
Yeah.
streets. So I'm hoping that the city has a plan to at least scrape down the residential areas because the main roads look pretty good overall.
I gotta say, I bet you the plan is let it melt. I'm not.
Oh, no, for sure.
I have no inside knowledge, but I would be surprised if I saw them at this point.
You have inside knowledge. You've lived here for a long time, and that's exactly the answer. I was giving you more the wishful thinking.
Yeah,
sure.
The hopeful. Thanks for giving me the reality check, Aubrey.
Vicky, do you have a vintage table hockey sitting in your car this morning?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we've been talking about this for a while, and it's Postman Paul, your dad's.
Yeah. I think he got it as a child. Like, this thing is vintage.
WD-40'd, like...
It's that one. It's made of metal.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a little darker than a mint green. Like, when you see it, you'll recognize it. If you're of a certain generation and have seen this in play.
I lived off these things. I'm sure Joe did. Like
I haven't played in years.
Yeah, me neither. Rarely did a Christmas go by where one of those wasn't under the tree. And so does it have teams, like sticker teams for the little players?
I think it's one of them is the Habs.
I was going to say it's probably Montreal and Toronto.
Yeah,
That's what it used to be.
If it's the metallic players for sure, right? They might have had the original 6 or up to the 72 teams that came in. Yeah. Then they had the plastic players where you could buy their leagues. Then remember the bubble top?
Oh, that was for the rich kids. The big
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
That
had
was
one of those. And then if it had the long legs, like it was like you'd see it in an arcade or something.
Yeah.
But there's a Winnipeg tabletop hockey league.
The boys
have come on with us before. And those guys
they kick your ass.
Yeah, they're pretty much playing with both hands and maybe a foot. Like on one of those now. Like the foot's probably working the goalie.
So I'm a little nervous. Because what I'm nervous about is that's a collector's item. I don't want to break it up. Like, we're going to play it. That's been the plan.
It's kind of our low stakes Olympic event here, low budget Olympics at City.
That's what we're starting with table hockey.
Yeah.
And I don't want to break it, but the funny thing was yesterday you said, okay, we'll have a few games. We'll go up to 3 for each game. And Joe's like, 3? I think we should go up to 1.
1? Yeah, I haven't played in God knows how many years.
Now, there is a caveat. I guess originally it came with some, I don't know what material the puck was.
Plastic,
but the
probably.
puck's been lost, I believe, so there's a marble in it.
Oh,
I don't know if that changes your strategy at all, but
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Someone could lose an eye with a wrist shot.
That's right. Mandatory goggles.
So we're gonna play that this morning, and we'll throw the video up.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I can't wait for this
at the city Facebook page. We're gonna crown a champ too, right?
Sure.
Like the 3 of us will play off and see who wins the most games.
Yeah, sounds good.
You sound pretty pumped, Joe.
Well, I'm going to let the Italians down. I'm telling you right now. They got their real hockey game today. This is...
They've been doing pretty good so far. You
a lot
got
of pressure.
Big shoes to fill.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather Wednesday?
Brought to you by Expert Electric.
72762-555 on the Boston Pizza text line. If you want to play along with Would You Rather Wednesday, Vicky, we'll start with you as always. You know, some people just have random knowledge. Like you'll have somebody who's like a backyard mechanic and he knows all, even though he doesn't do it professionally.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the random knowledge of a podiatrist, so expertise in the foot, or the random expertise of a proctologist? That would be the bum.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sitting around socially and you can help people with these things because you know a lot about the foot or the butt.
Wow. I feel like if it's going to be a more serious thing, it's probably going to be a butt issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be more helpful should that come up. But it's also an area, I don't know, that you want to delve into. And also a hobby proctologist?
Yeah, like you don't hear about that.
You sure don't.
Backyard proctologist. No,
Yeah.
It's not very common. Hobby.
Gosh, what a question. You know what? I'm going to stay with the feet.
Yeah? Podiatrist.
I could probably treat myself a little easier if I had that know-how than a proctologist.
Great point.
Yeah.
Jojo?
You know, I was thinking while you were speaking there, Vicky, and I my first answer was going to be feet, but I think I'm going to change because here's the deal. If your buddy was a mechanic next door, he's going to help you with swapping of tires, maybe an oil change. You're going to go next door and ask him a question that has to do with your butt over your feet. you probably have to send them anyway to see their doctor because you can easily say, there's not much I can do for you here. Try maybe it's a hemorrhoid or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least the feet, they're going to show you.
Yeah.
You're going to see the bunion. You're going to see the wart or the cut or whatever, right?
Because being a hobby proctologist doesn't mean that you're getting in there. It just means you have a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
So you can verbally tell them what to do.
I'm going with the butt because the feet, you're going to have to do something for them.
Yeah, okay. That's a great
Damn,
point.
that's a great point.
As long as your pal isn't like, Joe, would you have a look? Because you're a backyard
and then I'm going to crack
proctologist.
a joke that
You don't
look,
wanna
their
look.
head's already stuck up there. I can't see any further. Something like
He's
that.
going to say, I looked at your bumper.
Would you rather, Vicky, have the mascot from Frosted Flakes, so Tony the Tiger, come to life off the box of cereal and be your best friend?
Yeah, he's
Or
fun.
would you rather have the Kool-Aid mascot magically come to life and be your best friend?
I'm going to go Tony the Tiger because I feel like I'm going to be on the hook for a lot of property damage with the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great point.
Yeah, he's always breaking through walls.
He doesn't use doors. Like,
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. And I feel like Tony the Tiger is just like a real positive energy. He's
that's
just going to
true.
encourage you. He's going to be a good friend. The Kool-Aid man, he's just looking to party all the time, always spilling himself all over the floor.
Yeah, he's quite the alpha.
A lot of energy.
I never thought of him as an alpha, but you're right.
Almost too much energy at sometimes.
I'm here.
It's only
Yeah.
one speed. I agree, and the positive energy from Tony the Tiger. But at some point, someone's going to say to Tony, listen, Tony, okay, we know everything's great, but, we all have our moments. That's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Tony the Tiger.
They call it toxic positivity, I
Yes.
think. He's got a little of that going on.
Really,
and,
Tony?
and my
Is it
brother's
great?
name is Tony, so I've dealt with that my entire life already.
Done. Would you rather, Vicky, be known as someone or be known as the person who wrestled a bear to save a group of campers, or be known as the girl who exorcised the demon from the girl in The Exorcist?
Ooh, both very impressive. I think the Bears got more cool points.
That would be
to
a
it.
story forever.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
Wow. And I think it's more realistic, too, because who knows with exorcism if that's real or not.
Who
A lot
believes
of
it?
people wouldn't believe it. But a bear?
Yeah.
That's pretty
That is
pretty
cool. Good point.
I'm going to go with the exorcism, and I'll tell you why.
Please.
It's a personal fear that if I took my shirt off or got it ripped off by a bear, some people weren't going to be able to distinguish me from the bear. And that story
You'd get
is a lot
tranquilized.
more. Yeah, I could get tranquilized or shot.
Transferred
And
somewhere by
that would be
helicopter.
a more embarrassing story for those campers to tell because it would take away from the feet going, wow, you should have seen this guy. We didn't know which one was the black bear.
They start interviewing the
Yes,
bear on the
yes.
news. Yeah.
Hey.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
The completely useless question.
Completely useless question.
Useless with a capital Y.
So useless.
Brought to you by Midtown Ford.
Rock and Thunder tickets. Headlined by Motley Crue. You also got 3 Days Grace, Hailstorm, JJ Wild, July 4th, Princess Auto Stadium. Joe has the question.
On average, this takes less than 10 seconds to do. What do you think is taking you less than 10 seconds to do? 5 love lines.
Love lines.
Yeah.
It's almost
Ooh.
Valentine's
It's almost
Day.
Valentine's Day.
The Love Line with
We
Joe
got a
Allen.
power ballad weekend. Call the Love Line.
Tell us who you love.
Good morning. City, you've got 5 lifelines. You can use Philly, Vicky, or the text line if you'd like.
Let's go Vicky.
Oh, gosh. This is one of those times where I don't even have a guess. Because the first thing that came to mind was brushing teeth. And I know it's less than 10 seconds is not what you want. Can you give me the numbers again?
You bet. On average, this takes less than 10 seconds to do.
I'm going to say get dressed.
No.
Okay.
Good answer.
Sorry about that.
Nope, good answer.
I bet it takes more than 10 seconds for you, Vicky, to get dressed. I mean, that's...
Well, if the clothes are all laid out, I could probably do it in less than 10 seconds.
I lay 'em
guess it
out.
would be a bit of a race if I'm counting it out.
I lay them out before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And it's really simple, too, but I still like having them laid out.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty good on you. That Judas Priest shirt. When you had, no wonder you barely fell asleep last night knowing that was going to be the shirt of the day.
I'm so excited.
I have so many screens in front of me. Phil is always just a floating head as we do the show, so I never know what he's wearing.
Oh, man.
I think it's awesome.
Got up several times in the middle of the night and just looked at that shirt. Hello, City.
Hey, hello, good morning. Is it Answer the Phone?
No, that's a good one. Answer the phone.
Rockin' Thunder, headlined by Motley Crue. Tickets up for grabs. The phone's been going crazy all this week. These are in demand, these tickets. Go ahead with your guess.
Philly, help me out.
Well, there's been some, you know what, you can imagine the obvious guesses that are coming in on the text line. We won't go with those. And this is my
Their
guess.
partners are going to have a rough Valentine's Day.
That's
Let's say
right.
That much.
Yeah. 10 seconds to do.
It has nothing to do with love.
Okay.
Send a text message. Send.
Oh, good answer. But
yeah.
no, Phil.
Good.
No,
Sorry about that.
Can we narrow the scope slightly?
not yet.
All right.
Not yet.
780 City. I love listening to Vicky go at Joe about the question.
I'm off for 2 days. The question is all yours.
Oh, boy.
Hello, City.
Hey there. No guess here. Vicky, help me out.
Oh.
On average, Vicky, this takes less than 10 seconds to do.
P.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
a good guess, though. And that's 3 lifelines down now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'll give you a little bit of a clue because there's
Okay.
only 2 left, and it is a tough question. If I give you this clue, I might give away the answer. You would be forming an opinion in less than 10 seconds, but an opinion about what? Okay? Does that help at all?
I'm more confused
Okay,
than
no,
ever.
but think about it for half a
Yeah,
second.
okay.
If
Less than 10
you
seconds
are
to form an opinion.
formulating an opinion about blank,
Okay.
it'll take you less than 10 seconds. What do you think you can decide in 10 seconds now?
Is it somebody you're meeting?
I can't tell you anything
Okay.
more than that.
Good morning, City.
Good morning. Is it answer a text?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Motley Crue, Rockin' Thunder tickets, 780 City. Good morning.
Morning. Let's try you out, Phil.
Decide whether a person you're meeting went to university or not.
No.
Whether they're college educated.
No.
Okay.
No.
Maybe I went completely. That's 4 lifelines.
I'm going to give you
Off the
this.
rails
I
there.
will give you guys this. Maybe it'll lean you in the right direction. If you're saying you're forming an opinion about someone, it would take you under 10 seconds, okay? That's fair, but that's not the number one answer. This has a lot to do with music.
Aha.
There's
Okay.
one lifeline left. If that doesn't give you
What
the
are you
answer,
laughing about?
I got an aha.
The text line, Phil sure effed up that guess, eh? I'm sorry. It's a tough one.
I'm trying to mop this baby up.
780 City, that's 4 lifelines. Go ahead with your guess.
Is it determining if you like a song or not?
Yes, it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please tell me the music clue helped. It was pretty much the answer. This takes less than 10 seconds to do. Yeah, you can figure out whether you like a song or not in under 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fair.
Yeah, that. You
Although
know,
sometimes you need to wait for that chorus to hit to be sure.
Well, that's not the trivia question. Didn't say anything about the chorus.
Who's this?
This is Ryan.
Ryan.
Way to go, Ryan.
Yeah, you're going to Rockin' Thunder, man. Congrats.
Right on.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
More Rockin' Thunder tickets to give away tomorrow and Friday. And also, we've got a nice little prize pack we're putting together for next hour. That includes Guns and Hoses tickets for the big event coming up February 28th and tickets to Destination Dinner Stage.
Yeah.
They've got a great show going called Happy Days Again.
Dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show, and it involves the Fonz, one of the greatest TV characters of all time.
One of
Yay.
my
Arthur
heroes.
Fonzarelli.
Banks get robbed. I don't.
That's right. One of the greatest lines in television history.
I've never heard that one.
Someone asked the Fonz, why don't you use Banks? Because he was going into a shoebox or something in his apartment to grab some money, some cash, and that was the line he dropped, and it stuck with me. I probably saw that episode 15, 20 years ago, and I just love that line.
It's a good line.
How many people are that lucky to have somebody that cool renting the spot in their house? than Fonzarelli.
Oh, he lived
with the Cunninghams, right? He was their tenant, was he not?
Did he live above their garage?
I believe so, somewhere.
Was he their tenant, or they just kind of took him in and he lived with them? Like, was he paying rent? I don't think so.
He's the Fonz. I don't know.
Only if he wanted to.
That's
He didn't
right,
have
yeah.
to. Fonz didn't do anything. He
No.
didn't want
He was
to
their
do.
security.
He was a mechanic, but he kind of worked for himself, right? Like, there's a lot of loose ends here.
Was he in high school? Or was
No,
he
no.
just okay?
No.
No way.
He rode his bike outside the high school.
Gotcha. Well, they all looked about 40. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was his little brother Chachi or his nephew?
Nephew
Nephew was Chachi.
Chachi Arcola, who
Fonzie?
fell in love with Joni.
Right.
Then they had their spin-off. Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off from that show, too. And so was Mork and Mindy.
No, that's right.
I-
Whole
now,
universe.
Mork
Forget the
and-
Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Hey,
Happy Days universe.
help me with the Mork and Mindy tie-in, because that blew my mind. Why is that a Happy Days tie-in?
Mork, landed in Milwaukee or something and ended up on the show.
I think he fought the Fonz
He was
or
like an
something.
alien.
What?
Yeah, he was up
No,
against
He
but
froze
the-
him.
Yeah, he froze the Fonz.
That was an episode on
Yeah.
Happy Days?
Yeah, it
That
was
was
kind of
close
the
to the
jump the
end.
shark
Yeah.
type of deal,
That
right?
was the Jump the Shark
Yeah.
season, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to have to go find that one. I don't remember the Fought the Fonz episode, but that,
Yeah, froze him.
yeah.
It was
okay.
like, zzz.
That's the only way you're going to beat the Fonz.
yeah. Who would have thought? Brilliant writing
Yeah.
to come up with that.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Limp Biscuit break stuff. Don't break stuff at work. Definitely not.
Sometimes it's an accident.
I try not to at home, too, Phil, if you must know the truth.
No, just work.
But try not to.
How often do you break like a plate or a glass? Does
I'm
that
pretty
happen?
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good with that stuff, but
The glass is the worst.
I haven't.
Mess, eh? Like
Yeah.
a little.
You never get it all.
No.
Right. You got to vacuum and.
One of the boys, and I have OCD, but one of the boys dropped a plate and it cracked and a piece embedded in the
Your foot?
the tile.
Oh,
The tiling. So every time I
jeez.
walk by that tile, I know it's there. There's a gig mark in the floor now, right?
Wow.
So yeah. No, the kid's okay. Everybody's okay. So, but
I was worried.
I got to almost redo the whole kitchen now. I've got OCD. It's like
It drives you crazy,
oh,
though.
it does. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
exactly where it is. I don't look down. I try not to look down.
Just put a potted plant in the middle of the kitchen.
Like I'm
Plants.
scared. I'm scared of heights, so I have the same look when I go into my kitchen. I don't look down. It's like,
Are there glasses that are more important? Like any glasses or mugs? Just like, oh no, I don't want to break that. Like that
Yeah.
means something
your
to
favorite
somebody.
one?
Yeah, like I would. There's a couple around that I would never want to break, so I just avoid using.
Now, here's a question. What makes your favorite mug your favorite mug? Because for me, it's a size thing. Like, I
Yes.
like one that's a little bigger.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little taller than your average mug.
fits
Yes.
the
Yeah.
hand well or the glass. Yeah, there's just some about maybe the texture, the thickness of the glass.
Yes.
There's one in the cupboard that I will not use because my wife, I think, would just be so mad at me. It was like a Mother's Day gift, I want to say, from like that was made at one of the kids' schools, and it has a picture of one of my sons on it.
Yeah.
And I don't even touch that because if I,
That's the holy grail in your house. That
Yeah.
that one.
I would just
Can't replace it.
I don't think I'd ever tell her. I would just pretend I don't know what happened to it.
You know, you leave town after something like that.
That story works with the goldfish and the hamster pet, Phil. I don't know if it'll work with a mug.
It went off into a farm.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Vicky Shea brought a vintage, old school table hockey game to work. It's your dad's, Postman Paul's.
Yeah, we're going to have a little face-off.
Yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna play. Two of us will play winner meets the other one. Is that fair?
I think
we'll
so.
just see. Have a couple of games.
I
see how
don't
it goes.
expect much out of myself. I haven't touched one of those things in probably 40 years.
We'll see who gets the gold, silver, and bronze.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I find mildly concerning is there's no puck. That's been lost for years. You told us it's
Yeah.
a marble now.
It's the way hockey should be played, with a marble.
Yeah.
I've put out the petition. Nobody's signed it.
A Norwegian athlete apologized for cheating on his girlfriend after winning a medal at the Olympics. Like during his emotional speech about winning, he talked about how much he regretted the adultery.
I mean, if you're going to shoot your shot, that, I guess, is the time to do it.
Yeah.
The world stage.
It sounds like he shot his shot before the Olympics, and that was the problem.
Meathead.
Yep.
Now he's trying.
Yep.
It'll be an interesting story to follow. Like if she comes back to him all of a sudden, like that'll make headline news.
It's a lot of pressure on her. He didn't name her, which is probably the right move.
What if?
We'll see.
What if she ends up with the person that won the silver? What a sick burn that would be.
Wow.
Or at least joke about it.
It takes us less than 10 seconds or 10 seconds or less, Joe, to determine whether we like a song.
Yeah. Before you might, hit the next button.
I think that makes sense. 10 seconds is a lot longer than you think it is if you really count it out. So you're a good ways into a song usually. You got the vibe of it.
Right.
Yeah. You're feeling that hook or not.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll depend on the band. If you love the band, you're going to give it a little more time.
Sure.
Yeah. And finally, we learned about the history of the Fonz and Happy Days this morning. I mean, you guys, I think, already knew this, that the spin-offs for Happy Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, actually. Lasted 10 years, that show. But you had Laverne and Shirley.
That I knew.
Yeah, Mork and Mindy
I
came
didn't know
because
Mork and
Mork
Mindy.
became an alien character in one
Joni
episode.
loves Chachi.
Joni loves Chachi with Chachi Arcola and Joni Cunningham.
Yeah.
And am I missing one?
The
I said
A-Team.
Laverne and Shirley.
No, that was not a spin-off.
Was there a spin-off of Laverne and Shirley, like just Squiggy or something?
Lenny and Squiggy were other characters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be.
It could
A
have been.
lot of my, and this might be true for some people more my age, is a lot of my Fonz knowledge of that Mork episode was from the show Friends. Because when Phoebe was giving birth to the triplets, her doctor was obsessed with the Fonz and didn't like Mork because he froze Fonz.
I'll tell you, one underrated character came from Laverne and Shirley, and it was the Big Ragu, Carmine Raguzza, and he was the tough guy on that show.
Why didn't he get the spin-off, and why didn't he get the kind of love the Fonz got?
They should have. With a nickname like the Big Ragu, they had sponsorship written in there.
Yeah, I
Chef
hate that you're the
Boyardee.
Big Slice because I think you should change your name to the Big Ragu. That's so much better.
Would you be okay with that?
I can't change it now.
Okay.
I've even got a 3D print
That's true.
of what the Big Slice looks
It's
like.
like-
The merchandise is already made.
That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.